welcome back to the KickNPost YouTube channel. And week 2 of the NFL just passed. It's your boy Amal and Kris, and let's hop into some week 2 NFL recaps, starting with the Chargers and the Chiefs on Thursday Night Football. Kris, I think the Chiefs are still looking for a number 1 receiver. Travis Kelce did okay, 5 for 51, but he's not going to get the job done every week, but they keep finding ways to win games. Chargers keep finding ways to lose games. 2022 Chargers of old, still acting the same. I don't know how you see it, but...
All right, my fault. I had the Chiefs struggling this game. I forgot that Mahomes is that guy, still is that guy. Andy Reid is that guy. They always find weapons. Only question is, who the fuck is Clyde think he is? He's been hooping the past 2 weeks. So, hey, into the Dolphins and Ravens now. What you got?
I'm feeling like as the Ravens team, I thought the defense would step up. Defensive backs are struggling. There's no way you should be up 35-14. Is that what the score was in the fourth quarter?
Yes, sir.
And lose that game. I don't care if there's Cheetah and Waddle on the other side of the field. You find a way to contain them. They were able to bottle that. But Tua, 6 TDs, 496 or something like that. That boy balled.
Crazy. Hill and Waddle, 1A, 1B. Pick your poison. Either way, you're dying. It's just a crazy combo. I don't see a lot of teams matching with that. It's going to be a problem for the rest of the year if you can't figure it out. My only question is Tua that guy? 400 yards, 6 touchdowns, like, might be. All right, Jets versus Browns.
Snooze fest, you would think. But Joe Flacco turned the time back a little bit. That boy was hooping, got Garrett Wilson going. Elijah Moore is a little bit worrisome, but still getting a lot of targets, still playing on over 90% of the snaps. Garrett Wilson, little breakout, 2 touchdowns, playing more percentage of snaps as well. And look out for Breece Hall. He was getting a lot more involved, so it might be time to, send those trade offers out for Breece.
I'm not liking Breece too much, but just to come back to the Browns, like I told you guys, the curse is real. Y'all are going to have to pay for what you did. And look what happened. This is just one game. It's going to keep on happening the rest of the season. Joe Flacco thinks 2007. I don't know who he think he is, but hey, I ain't asking no questions. I'm just mad I ain't picking him up in waivers. Garrett Wilson is that guy. Go trade for him right now in your leagues. Go get him. Pay what you have to. He had a big drop in the fourth, but he made up for it with the game winner. Can't complain. Commanders versus Lions.
I'm going to let you take this one. You can take the lead a little bit. We'll get back to you.
All I'm saying is, I told y'all, I'm going to clip it right here. And don't forget about my breakout star of the year, Curtis motherfucking Samuel.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
Curtis Samuel. Clip this. Curtis Samuel, top 10 receiver in fantasy right now. Go get the boy. It might be too late. You should have got him when I told you. Another guy is Amon St. Brown. He is him. All I got to say.
Yeah. Don't sleep on Jahan Dotson either. Loved the rookie. He been balling. I think he's, 3 touchdowns in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Sell Terry McLaurin.
It's too late.
And don't buy into the Antonio Gibson hype. That's my only suggestions.
Okay. Colts versus Jags.
What I said. We looking good, huh, Kris?
Looking
good, huh, Kris? The offense looked good. I said it last week on Teal and Steel. Offense looked good. We didn't really have much execution in the red zone. We didn't even really have to worry about that too much this game. Came out, defense stepped up. I'm more worried about the Colts than anything else. Without Michael Pittman, they have no wide receiving options out there. I don't know what you saw.
All right, so with this game, my question is, who's the problem now? They tried to say it was Wentz, ran him out of town, but y'all boys 0-1-1 now against the Texans and the Jags, who are just coming up. James Robinson, RB1 season, fully bought in. ETN, where you at? I've been talking shit.
Buy ETN low, though.
Buy ETN low, but he's on the back of every milk carton right now in Jacksonville, so till they find him.
Buy ETN low.
All right, Bucks versus Saints.
The Saints just have the Bucks number usually. But, I mean, when you got Jameis turning the ball over so often still, right? What do you do? How do you overcome that? That's like, it's impossible to overcome that. And Mike Evans is still a menace when it comes to Marshawn Lattimore. Those two need to go to counseling.
That's facts. That's my main point is protect your QB. I like how Mike Evans ride for his boy. His boy only been there for 2 years?
It's Tom Brady. What you want me to do?
He shot for that man. The GOAT. That's how you got to be for your QB. You got to ride all day. Michael Thomas is back. Thank you, sir. We missed you. And that's all I got to say about that. Panthers versus Giants.
Saquon had a step back. I know last week I got ahead of myself. Said I would take him 101 in fantasy if we were to redraft. without the big plays, I still don't see this offense being really good in the red zone either, or getting many red zone opportunities. So you're going to need the 60-yard, the 70-yard, the 50-yard plays from Saquon. But I still love Saquon. Still glad I drafted the boy everywhere. But that offense is in shambles. Go get Sterling Shepard.
All right, my point is this game was super mid. I'm sorry if you were forced to watch that as a Panthers or Giants fan. Where's Galladay? You paid him $80 million. He got to at least get 5 snaps on the field. He's not getting any plays. Like,
he played 2 snaps.
Don't make sense. Barkley had a good game, a little modest on the ground, 70 yards, but he needs help. There's no receivers. Tony not there. Wandell coming back next week. That's all I'm saying. Patriots and Steelers.
Mac Jones versus Mr. Trubisky. If you went out and watched this, you had to have been a fan of one of the two teams. Otherwise, you have very poor tendencies for yourself. You don't care for yourself. Work on self-care if you went out and watched this game. Pats snuck the win out, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't really care either way. Both teams are 1-1 now, so yay.
Yeah. All right. This game, once again, I'm sorry if you have to watch it. It was pretty rough. Super mid, one of the most mid games of the year. But Steelers' offense is mid as well.
If you find highlights for this, I give you credit.
There's no highlights. You got too many weapons. You got Najee, you got Deontay, Claypool, Pickens. No excuses, dog. Y'all got Pat. Y'all got to find ways to score.
Najee don't look healthy.
He don't look healthy.
Najee
Forcing
don't
the
look
ball,
healthy.
had like 15 carries. It is what it is. I'm done with it. Seahawks, 49ers.
They what they do? Write off Geno, but he didn't write back.
If I ain't right back, though, that's the problem. I ain't right back. Let's go. All right,
congratulations. We see why they wrote you off, Geno. No disrespect. Trey Lance, you hate to see it, especially for us fantasy owners. The Niners, I think, are going to be okay. We projected them to be 10-7. I don't think that changes. I just think the way they win and the way they look going into the playoffs is going to look a lot different. But rest easy. Trey Lance, we know you'll be back, but tough scenes for the 49er faithful.
Yeah, same here. RIP to the kid. Hopefully you see him next year. Didn't have the best start in either year he's been drafted. So, hey, it's just life. Jimmy G Super Bowl tour, though. A lot of people are talking about that. I don't know, but we gonna see.
Side note, I think it's disrespectful that you guys said that he was what held the team back last year, and now they have a better chance of the Super Bowl this year. That sounds a little bit weird to me, but
yeah, a little oxymoron
you all do
action.
you, media.
But all right, Falcons Raiders.
Yeah.
Falcons Rams.
The Rams still don't look good. I don't care what anybody says. They played well for like a quarter and a half. The rest of the game was super mid. The run game's okay. Akers got more involved. I know Kris went out and acquired Akers.
Sir.
Shouts out to you for that, because he's going to step up for you going forward. They got Allen Robinson involved finally, but they still need to do a little bit more. They need to get a little bit more organized.
All right, for the Rams, I felt like they treated A-Rob like the kid that's crying in the store, so you give him a candy bar. It's like, yeah, he got a touchdown, but he didn't really get too much production. Like, use the kid, man.
Right,
the Falcons,
right.
mid as hell. Coach talking about they're trying to win games, not fantasy points, but y'all 0-2. Like, you have to use your best players. If you draft someone top 5, you have to use him. You don't waste picks. And Akers is loading.
I would think.
Go buy him. I hate to say it, but go buy him.
Yeah, go buy Akers.
All right, so Texans Broncos.
Do we really have to talk about this, bro?
We can.
You know what I'm tired about hearing? Let Russ cook.
Cook what?
Bro, I hope I could send you. I think I sent you the picture of the miss he had in the end zone. Javonte Williams was jumping up and down like he was at a concert.
Bro,
Nobody around him at all. Wide open.
Yeah.
Russ did not cook. Russ forgot to turn the stove on. What's going on, Russ? Figure it out.
When they say Russ cooking, he go into the freezer and pull out that little frozen PB&J patty that they got. That's what he cooking up, because bro mid as hell. They ain't got no utensils. The coach is mid too. Like, it's not all on Russ. I'm from a Bengals.
Oh, fire Nathaniel Hackett.
Coach's ass, but do what you got to do.
Get that boy out of there.
Yeah, that's all I got to say. Game was mid. All right, Cardinals Raiders.
Raiders are 0-2. Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
That is horrid.
Yeah.
I think this would be their game to kind of get back on the ship, get things right.
Yeah.
They're in a tough division. Y'all can't be dropping games that you should win. And this was supposed to be a win for y'all. And y'all let Kyler Murray, the bad toddler, scurry around the field and get them back into the game. Y'all got to figure something out, Raider faithful. And y'all didn't even use Devontae this week. What happened to last week? 10 for 155. Now we back to like what? 2 for 16?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Use Devontae.
Do what you got to do. But all I got to say is, game of the year, Kyler Murray is him. Y'all was all talking shit, saying he was playing too much Call of Duty. But guess what? He was playing Madden this weekend because he did whatever he wanted with the sticks. Great game. I love the kid.
I don't think he good.
Okay. All right. I'm done with that. Bears, Packers.
I'm still not messing with Kyler Murray. Bears, Packers. A-Rod, you still don't have receivers, but what that shows me is Running backs. AJ Dillon didn't get much usage this week because Aaron Jones was going crazy.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a 1-2 punch. Some weeks Aaron Jones is going to be kind of lackluster like week 1. Other weeks is going to be AJ Dillon that's kind of struggling. But one of the two kids are going to go off every week. It's just about playing that guessing game. And I kind of don't want to deal with that. How about you?
I'm tired of the Aaron Jones slander because Bruh's been elite for a couple years now. And every year it's like, oh, he's going to lose it. Oh, AJ Dillon's taking over. And it's like, why? Like, why do you want him to be down? Like, he just accept the talent, get him at a good price, do what you got to do. I like the splits. It's going to depend a lot on how they use him on a weekly basis, but I trust Aaron Jones over AJ Dillon every week just because of his versatility in the offense.
They're both on the field the entire game now, though, so that makes it a little bit more positive for owners. So,
all right, now we got Titans and Bills.
We said it, bro. The Bills aren't going to lose many games this year.
Not at all.
This offense looked elite. They didn't have my boy UCF. But Gabe rolled his ankle in practice. They still balled, put up 40 on a Titans team that we also predicted was going to look a lot worse. You made fun of me for saying 5-12. They'd be lucky if they get to that now.
I mean, I knew the Titans were frauds. I mean, this game was clearly going to be what it is. So they still got a little bit of time technically, but big bills in the city, baby. If you ever need money, if you low on rent, just go put all your money on the Bills, wherever the spread is. They got you. This is not financial advice. And Diggs
is not financial
that
advice.
guy. Sorry.
But Bills Super Bowl money.
Super Bowl,
money on
easy
that.
bread. So it is what it is. Just live with your reality. Vikings, Eagles.
You know what? They wanted to get rid of Jalen Hurts, right? That boy, the first 2 games of the year, has shown immense improvement.
Yes, sir.
This is Jalen Hurts love. Jalen Hurts, keep doing your thing, bro. 500 yards of offense in back-to-back games, pretty much. Keep doing your thing. They're balling. Minnesota tried to copy the Rams' offensive scheme with Justin Jefferson. They just forgetting that Kirk Cousins is Kirk Cousins, doing Kirk Cousins-like things.
Yeah, right.
They're going to disappoint, but shouts out to the Eagles. Shouts out to Jalen Hurts.
All right, I just got 2 things on my list. One, can we put a lookout for Dalvin Cook? I don't know where he's at. He cooking with Russ, apparently. He must be on Hell's Kitchen or something, struggling. And secondly, give Darius Slay his respect. He is a Hall of Famer. This game was icing on the cake. He locked up Jay Jettas. He had 2 interceptions. He took the assignment, got an A+. I'm here for it.
You're right.
Last game.
You're right. One more thing.
Okay.
One more thing. Where's Adam Thielen, bruh? Garbage time?
Bruh.
It's been a rough 2 weeks for Adam Thielen.
Right?
Let me know what's happening with the kid.
Okay, so we got Bengals, Cowboys now.
Okay, so Bengals start off the year against Mitch Trubisky and Cooper Rush. The Bengals leave the first 2 games of the year with no wins. Lyle Collins said he was the bodyguard. Nobody's touching Joe Burrow anymore. They was touching on Joe Burrow a lot last week. His former team bullied him. His former team pretty much targeted him.
Yeah.
What's going on, Chris? I'm going to let you break it down. You're the Bengals fan. What's happening?
All I'm going to say is I'm sorry to everybody out there that I fed with my Bengals propaganda. The line is not fixed. It's the same shit from last year.
It's worse.
It's the same weak-ass play calling from last year. The Bengals offense is elementary.
Worse.
There's no creativeness. There's no ingenuity. There's not even an effort. He went on Madden and got an ebook and just plugged it in real life. Zach Taylor, what the fuck are you doing, dog? If you're watching, I hope your wife's watching too. She needs to talk to you, bro. Like, y'all need to go handle this because you need to let go of play calling duties. You don't know what you're doing. You haven't known what you've been doing the past 3 years. You have too many weapons you don't know how to use. We're playing against the Cowboys. How does T. Higgins and Tyler Boyd have less than 2 targets in the first half? You know we don't have a line.
Bro,
why are we running spread and running deep?
was Hayden Hurst.
It's like, utilize your strengths. You know you don't have a line. Use the quick game. Use the run game. Let's have actual play action that works. I'm tired of the first and second down under center running right with Joe Mixon. I'm guessing that shit in the stands. I just went and paid top dollar to go to Dallas to watch some mid-ass offense. And it's like, bruh, like, I want to see y'all. I want to support y'all. But you're not even supporting me and my financial goals. Like, I'm out here wasting money right now. I bought 2 burgers and a Dr. Pepper for $50. to watch y'all lose by 3.
What?
Yes, man. Jerry Jones was taxing. I did what I had to do.
What?
And it's like, you got to do what you got to do. Like, I'm tired of this. I know I went over 15 seconds, but I don't care. Zach, I'm hurting out here, man. Help me. I'm losing money every Sunday.
Burgers in my socks
Hurt
for
me.
that price.
Help me. I'm done.
Bruh, can we talk about how you called Hayden Hurst, but it's like a sad reason now because he the only one producing on offense?
Like I said, all you need from Hayden Hurst, 5 targets a week, he'll be decent for you. He's been doing that, but he still hasn't.
He's one of my favorite pickups right now.
It's just, if we utilize him, like, bruh, it's just Zach at this point. Like, Joe Burrow's been having some horrible play calling. His line hasn't really helped him with that. He has to rush a lot of his progressions. But if you engineer plays to, like, get the best out of your players like Andy Reid does, like the Miami Dolphins do, like, you know, like actual coaches, you know? Like, even with the Steelers, they ain't got no offensive line. They know not to even try going deep. Everything is short, and they're utilizing Najee. And it's like, they're not scoring, but they're moving the ball down the field at least. Like, we can't even move the ball down the damn field.
Plays alive.
Like, it's ugly.
And your defense not creating turnovers either is kind of.
We're not creating turnovers, but the defense shows up. The defense gets 3 and outs pretty often now. Like, now, granted, we did have Cooper Rush, we did have Mitch, so we haven't had that real test yet. But they've done their job the past 2 weeks. It's been the offense.
That's the problem.
We can't score in the first half.
Why are you not creating turnovers against these backup players?
We're outscoring every team in the second half. So it's like, you're right, we do need those turnovers, but I can't expect them to get all that. The last game, they did have 2 dropped interceptions, but they were pretty tough. But at the end of the day, defense is doing their job. You know why? Because Zach ain't calling the fucking plays. That's why. I'm done.
Hey, man. Next time you go out to Dallas, sneak the Mickey D burgers in the socks. Don't pay for no $50 for 2 burgers.
Right?
I hope you had fun at Jerry World, even though the Bengals let you down.
Yeah.
Bengals let me down, too. I had them in a teaser parlay. They were the last leg. All they had to do was win, Chris, against Cooper Rush.
And we lost by 3. That's our
it.
special. The Zach special. Lose by 3.
That was it.
He loves it.
I should have, I guess, 10-point teasered it instead of 7-point teasered it. But anyway, this has been NFL Week 2 recap with the Kick and Post boys. Say less K on the socials, at ADT from JA on the socials, at Kick and Post for all our content on everything. Hopefully, week 3, we get a little bit lighter, Chris. Hopefully, the Bengals turn up against the Jets. There's a chance,
I actually expect the Jets to beat us. They worked us last year with Mike White and Joe Flacco looking like Jordan with the Wizards. So, I don't know what to expect. We're going to see.
Maybe the Jags could go 2-1. Positive win record.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not getting too ahead of myself, but we looking good, baby. We looking good.
Sir.
Thank y'all for all the support. We'll catch y'all on the next one. We out.